Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Ubisoft. They just can't catch a break. But they did it to themselves. They have done it to themselves. Exclusive Ubisoft XDefiant will be shutting down in June 2025. That's less than a year when it just came out not that long ago. I think it came out this year and it's shutting down by 2025. That is crazy. The news was mentioned in an internal all hands meeting today. The decision was made due to poor player numbers and lack of players spending. According to sources familiar with the decision to sunset the game, it's understood that layoffs will impact a significant number of employees at San Francisco studios and supporting studios, some staff already receiving severance information. Another wave of layoffs will happen in February, with the Ubisoft San Francisco and Osaka closing its doors. 277 people are understood to be losing their jobs. Oof. I feel for you guys. I feel for all the developers. That has nothing to do with this whole ordeal because they're not the one that's in charge of running the show. It's always the upper management that makes these decisions. The game directors, people that are in the higher up aren't going to be affected. People that made the decisions to make this game a specific way, how it plays, what they include in it. So all the people that's making the decision to put the content in the game are not going to be affected at all, but the people that are in the bottom, the developers, the grinders, the people that's making the game, they have little to no say of what's going on. Season 3 will be the last entire season of XDefiant, with the skeleton crew maintaining the title until 2025. According to those familiar with the situation, Ubisoft will be updating XDefiant players on refunds and cosmetic items and other purchases later date. XDefiant started its uphill battle soon after release of Season 1 with lack of player spending, having the team scrambling to cut costs. In August 2024, Insider Gaming reported that XDefiant was on borrowed time despite initial having strong player numbers. Frustration within the studio were always aimed at its leadership. Leadership. It's always about leadership. Who refused to take responsibility for the project's shortcoming, which could have been avoided with a better studio culture, said the people. In late March 2024, reported on the studio's toxic work culture. Despite an internal investigation that concluded last month, I was told the issue had been swept under the rug and that problems were still prevalent. Mark Rubin, oops, not the Dallas Maverick owner, Cuban. Mark Rubin has issued a statement. XDefiant is closing down. Both current and former employees of Ubisoft can contact me securely, anonymously. I continue to investigate the company's issues. So, Ubisoft has been struggling getting their numbers up when it comes to their games. We've seen it with when they tried to put NFTs in their games, and it just didn't go well with players. The whole Assassin's Creed Shadows debacle, they just been having such a bad rap. It's like nobody wants to support them. Can you imagine, like, the players are turning against you? Make something that the players are excited about. Stop trying to push your agenda and create an uproar, and then you get upset when people decide not to purchase games from your company and do business with you. You can't be upset. You have to go make games for the majority of gamers that just want to play games and just forget about their troubles and just get lost in the experience. When you make a game that's focused on that and not just trying to push an agenda, people will come out, show out, open their wallets, spend a shit ton of money. You know what I mean? Especially for a new IP, it has to be done correctly. You can't just copy what other companies are doing. You have to be original with your game design. You have to create something unique that's going to differentiate yourself from other companies that are making other games, But Ubisoft it's more of an internal problem that's not going to be fixed, even with all the layoffs, even with shit, crappy game sales. I don't know if this company can truly turn around. I think it's a matter of time before Tencent decides to purchase the whole company and do whatever they want to do with it. Hopefully they can turn it around. Who really knows? It's just we're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. Until next time, as always, make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.